Hello, this is Tim Collins, coming to you again with our weekend word. Today I want to talk about Jebusites. They were a tribe of the Canaanites that lived in the Promised Land that the Israelites were told to absolutely destroy. Deuteronomy chapter 20, verse 16 through 18. However, in the cities of the nations your Lord your God has given you as an inheritance, do not leave anything that breathes. Completely destroy them, the Hittites, Amorites, Canaanites, Perizzites, Hivites, and Jebusites, as the Lord your God has commanded you. Otherwise, they will teach you to follow all the detestable things they do in worshiping their gods, and you will sin against the Lord your God. So, the Israelites were commanded to, as they took over Canaan, to absolutely destroy the Jebusites, destroy all those tribes and the cities, not to leave anything that breathes. Well, we're told in Joshua chapter 15, verse 63, and also in Judges chapter verse 21, that the tribe of Judah and the tribe of Benjamin could not or failed to get the Jebusites out. The Jebusites lived in Jerusalem, which was, of course, was a spot that God had chosen to place His name. And so years, hundreds of years went by. Finally, during the reign of David, over in 2 Samuel chapter 5, David decided he was going to build the temple of God in Jerusalem. He was going to make that the capital of Israel. He was going to build his palace there. He wanted that place. But now the Jebusites had gotten so powerful, they were so entrenched, they had built their walls so thick, they had actually two walls, an inner and an outer wall, each of which was 20 or 30 feet thick. And in between the inner and outer walls, they would dump the corpses of executed prisoners and slaves and whatever that they had killed. They dumped the corpses and just left them in there to rot. And so anybody who broke through the outer wall would run into the rot and corruption of these dead bodies before they got into the inner wall. They considered themselves impregnable. David, however, had a few items on his resume that convinced him that God had given him the land and nothing was going to stop him. 2 Samuel chapter 5, beginning of verse 6, says, the king and his men marched to Jerusalem to attack the Jebusites who lived there. The Jebusites said to David, you will not get in here. Even the blind and the lame can ward you off. They thought, David cannot get in here. Nevertheless, David captured the fortress of Zion, the city of David. You see, there are sometimes things that we allow to fester in our lives. We are generally not destroyed spiritually by those things that are outside, but by the things that we allow to remain inside. We give our heart to God, we repent, but we hold on to something that we want to hold on to, and that thing that we refuse to give God develops a stronghold in our lives, and it becomes so strong to the point that it begins to gnaw away and destroy us like a cancer inside of us, and eventually, if we don't get rid of it, it will destroy us. It will prevent us, as God told the Israelites. If they left anything that it would hinder them from living for the Lord, it would cause them to sin. And so those things that we hold on to, innocent though they may be, if we're not willing to give them to God, eventually they develop a stronghold and cause us to go into sin. But there is nothing in our lives, no hindrance, no bondage, no stronghold in our lives that cannot be defeated if we make up our mind. March against it, attack it. They may mock you. They say the blind and the lame can ward you off. God's got a different plan. He'll help you. Well, God bless you. Be in church somewhere tomorrow, worshiping God in spirit and in truth. We love you.